All right, fellas, it's assembly day. Finally, the day has come. Matt, the gentleman I'm building this motor for. Really? All right, we're gonna try this again. So today's assembly day, guys. Finally, everybody's been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. Matt's been waiting for it. The owner of this engine, Matt Edwards, out of Washington. Sadly, he had some bad luck last night. I woke up to a text saying that his house had burnt down. Last night it burnt completely down. There's nothing left. His tools and all his bikes were in a separate shed pretty far from the house, like a barn or something like that, the way it looks. So I mean, that's not really the most important thing. The important thing is that his family's safe, and what sucks is that he lost all of his belongings. But hey, at least he's gonna have this to look forward to. He'll get some therapy in, get to ride his bike, have some fun. Fortunately, he's got a pretty good sized toy hauler to live in, and I guess that's all I'm gonna say about that. Matt, I'm sorry for your loss, buddy. But here's your motor, and we're getting ready to put it together. I'm gonna run over the parts real quick, guys, just on everything, and then we're gonna get with it. I'm gonna do probably 3 or 4 separate short little videos. I'm gonna do just a clutch assembly for one video, then I'll do the top end for one video, stator side for another video. If I have enough time today, I'm gonna try my very best to do a squish video, because I've been trying to do one for you guys. But I do want to get this motor together today, because tomorrow I've got an out-of-town appointment, and well, of course, the following day is Turkey Day. So I'm going to try to get that squish video done for you guys. I'm also going to try to show you guys how to check your port timing and all that good stuff with the degree wheel. So I have all that laid out. Okay, real quick over the parts. So his basket was shot. You guys have been following, so we got a brand new Chariot basket, and I'll get a better shot of it this time. Chariot makes some really, really nice stuff. So there's his basket, and then his inner hub is here. After this, guys, we're gonna roll. We're just showing parts. His inner hub did have some grooving on it, so I spoke with him about it. I'm like, hey, dude, you're putting all this money into it. I think he's 2,800 bucks in right now with everything. Let's just get rid of this and get a new hub. So we ordered a new hub from Yamaha. Right here it is, fresh out the box. Haven't even opened it yet. This is probably still sealed. No, it's not sealed. Okay. Well, here's a brand new hub. You see how that hub should look. There is no grooving at all. Nice and smooth. So now he's gonna have a perfect working clutch. No creep, no binding, no not wanting to disengage, nothing like that. The only thing we are reusing is the pressure plate, which there's really no damage on the pressure plate. What I may do, there's a little bit of what do you call it here? It's slicked up, it's kind of shiny, so what I'm going to do, glazing on here. So what I'll do is take some sandpaper and just kind of knock that glaze off of there, and he'll be good to go. There is no grooving or nothing on the inside of those splines, because there's not really any movement. So there's his clutch set up. His clutch fibers, we ordered the EBC Dirt Racers. They're really good clutches, had good luck with those. I've had good luck with the EBC, I've had good luck with any of the Driveline clutches. They're pretty much all the same fibers, I believe, from Driveline. You just get different tension springs. The Tusk Clutches, I don't know why I've not had good luck. I've only run 2 of them. The first one, it slipped. The second one, it ran good for a while, and then it started slipping again. I don't know if it's me or what, but a lot of guys swear by them, and that's fine. Run what works good for you. If you want to spend 45 bucks on a clutch and try it and it doesn't work out, you're only out of 45 bucks. I think this one was like 100 bucks. Billet intakes, these are nice looking intakes. And when we put these together, I'm going to take these apart, and in between here where they sandwich, there's an O-ring in there. I'm going to go ahead and put some Yama Bond in there, because they pretty much almost always leak if you don't, so it's just an extra step you got to take, so I may as well do it now. Okay, of course, all of the stainless fasteners that we're going to be using, his shift shaft. Here are the sick looking cylinders that came in from Kevin Herr at Her Jugs Racing. See if I can get a halfway decent shot of these with the light that I have. I have good light in here, but there's a shadow coming in from my bay door, so these look really nice. I'll show you the intake. Nice and symmetrical. He does really good work. I've run a few of his ports already on customers' bikes that have already had his port work, and man, they feel good. So I'm just gonna get a good shot of everything, because everybody's curious. They want to know what a good port job looks like. And let me see if I can get a picture of a video of the chamfering on these cylinders here. Yeah, now you see those edges? Hang on. Okay, now you see these edges right here, how they're chamfered, which means they're kind of tapered downward. That allows the ring to pass right by this transfer here. Or that's the exhaust port. No, that's an intake transfer. So that allows the rings to slide right past those without hooking one, without catching one. So you can probably see the exhaust really well. See there? It's nice and smooth. So that looks good. And I'll show the bottom of these one more time, and then I'll show the exhaust. Really nice work. And then here's the exhaust. Okay, and these, as I handle them, and it's not a complaint, I'm not saying anything like that. As I handle them, I can feel the shavings on them, and that's normal. When you get a set of cylinders back from a machinist, always wash them. Some guys wash them down, some don't, because they know anybody who's going to put a motor together is always going to wash their parts regardless. If you've got a brand new crank out of the box, you're going to wash it. You have to wash it down to be sure you get away from any kind of shavings that could be in there, anything like that. So, like I said, if I rub these, I don't know if you can see it on my fingers, but I mean, there's definitely shavings in there, and that's fine. They came right off the bore machine, off the bore bar, whatever you call it, and there's going to be stuff in there. So I'm going to hose these out with a brake cleaner and get them good and clean. Here's our pistons. I think he bored them to, yeah, 30 over Wiseco's, 513. No, they're not 513s. It's going to be 795s. Let me get one out of there. All right, there you go. Nice 795, 65 millimeter bore for that good old 4 millimeter stroke. So I'm going to kind of drop all this crap back in there, making a mess of my table here. So anyway, that's pretty much everything. Oh, I didn't unpack this yet. Here's the chariot head we ordered for it. Starting to like the chariot heads a whole lot. Here's pancake bearing we're going to put in, get rid of that stock pusher. And actually, let me unwrap this real quick so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, here it is, all unwrapped. Really nice looking setup. And what I like about it is, I don't know, just the way it looks with these nice acorn nuts on top with the copper washers. It gives it a really clean look. I like the way that looks. What I like more about it is that it's just a lot simpler design than the Pro design. But we're gonna see what that does and how it all looks when we get it put together. I'm gonna run to town in a little bit. My parts guy is away at lunch right now. I just came back from there, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead. We're gonna get the clutch side assembly together. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put some paint on these cylinders so they look nice. This OEM flywheel is in good shape. There's no rattle to it, but it looks kind of rough. It is OEM. It's not China or nothing like that. Something stuck in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the light coat of paint on this also, so that it all looks presentable and nice and all that good stuff. So I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and just put this video out by itself, and the next video is gonna be the clutch side assembly. That way you don't have to watch all this before the clutch side assembly. So stay tuned, guys. We're fixing to get with it.